help me holding on, 'cause I still feel your hello, hello. I know that I'm living with ghosts.
Will be the Royal Rumble.
If you're too exhausted from Royal Rumble action after this past Sunday, screw you. We will have Royal Rumble matches for every number one contender situation in 2004. Just kidding, could you imagine? Gonna be tough indeed, but it can't be any more difficult than being number one in a 30-man Royal Rumble match. Right here is the equivalent of starting the Rumble match at number 15.
Again, the rules are simple.
So simple that we will repeat them to you after constantly repeating them this past Sunday when the 30-man Royal Rumble match was taking place, and despite the rules being shown on screen less than a minute ago. To the guy carrying the "Make Him Tap" sign, you may want to put that sign down because submissions are completely irrelevant here. Rhino immediately hits a gore on Kurt Angle and then proceeds to lift him up by his straps, or at least tries to. He somehow cannot deadlift Kurt Angle despite his insane power. Rhino can't seem to eliminate Charlie Haas either, and why is he trying to throw out Charlie by means of grabbing his Haas? Even when it's a 15-man Royal Rumble match, WWE still isn't trying to keep things random, as Shelton Benjamin conveniently is the next entrant after Charlie Haas. I get that this is Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas doing some double team action on Rhino, but you literally had the Beast set for elimination and chose to do that instead? In a tag match, that'd be awesome. In the Royal Rumble match, that is pathetic strategy. Taz imitating the buzzer sound effect is almost as annoying as hearing the crowd doing the same thing. The worst part of the Royal Rumble match taking place on SmackDown? The commercials. And in this match, entrances and eliminations take place during the break that we never get to see. There are some matches that really shouldn't be on television and must always be on pay-per-view. This is definitely one of them.
The Cat was eliminated from the Rumble match.
The Cat was eliminated from the Rumble match even though he didn't enter until during the commercial break and you never got to see it. See what I mean? And as a result of things happening during the commercial break, WWE has to show a minute-long replay of what you missed, which in turn makes us miss what's going on during the live feed. They couldn't have at least tried to make the last 30 minutes of SmackDown commercial free or something. Kurt Angle is an idiot. Now that is how it's done when it comes to the bigger wrestler tossing an entire swarm of opponents off of him. These days, even those who were not affected by the push fall over. Well done to all involved in the Big Show's toss.
But Bradshaw with a big boot. Whoa!
Bradshaw and the Big Show did an amazing job setting up that elimination. To see Big Show quickly drop and pull the rope down at the speed of a cruiserweight and the quickness of Bradshaw sending himself out of the ring like that? Chef's kiss. Who would have thought that Royal Rumble moments involving the Big Show would be one of the ultimate highlights of the match? That's 3 in a row now, with the way Big Show flipped over the top rope and hung on. That's nearly impossible to do for someone his size. I don't know how WWE managed to do it, but they made Eddie Guerrero returning to the ring after being gone for only an hour feel like he returned from a year-long injury. Lost consciousness, sent to the hospital, and still returned in time for the Rumble match. There very well might not be any more sins left on the counter by the time I'm done with this. Shelton Benjamin's scream at the sight of Rikishi's ass was worth 2 sins off because I laughed very hard at it. Dramatic irony of Rikishi doing a stink face to Mr. Ass himself. The Big Show went from being the guy removing a lot of sins in this match to adding all of them back because of his stupid decision to put himself over the top rope and his goal to eliminate John Cena. Could have just let go of John's throat and used your leg to push him out? That would have easily worked. You see, that's what you get for putting yourself over the top rope like that. However, given John Cena was already eliminated prior to helping out with Big Show's elimination, the sin qualifies because it's elimination due to an already eliminated participant. Why not? Instead of continuing to show the action currently going on in the ring right now, let's show you 2 minutes of replays. I think 2 more wrestlers got eliminated in these 2 minutes, which will force us to show you more replays, and now you just missed the conclusion of the match as a result. It is somehow impossible for Charlie Haas to simply move forward and push Eddie Guerrero off the top rope during the sequence.
Frog splash!
The frog splash unfortunately couldn't be properly connected due to Rikishi moving on his side, which in turn could have shattered Eddie Guerrero's midsection. Gotta be careful.
That's one big...
Eddie's delayed reaction to Rikishi's punch, making him jump in the opposite direction of where he would have landed. I guess that was payback for the frog splash mishap.
Going back to his roots. Look at this. this late in this Rumble.
The final two in the Royal Rumble match are Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero, and already I think this is one of the best final two wrestlers in any Rumble match history with all the counters. Quit your cheerleading, Taz. Premature celebration. Angle right infringement, or Curdy right infringement. Nah, the first one sounded way better and I just ruined it by suggesting the second. Sorry guys.
Top rope. Oh, it both men.
Eddie and Kurt are dicks to each other's Guerreros and Angles. What the fuck? About 3 minutes of a sleeper hold.
Eddie Guerrero. And how's he doing?
That was one of the best eliminations to win a Royal Rumble match, and it didn't even happen on the Rumble pay-per-view. Holy shit, that was insane. Major props to both Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero.